monkey nice, isn't it?
Okay, why do you have a monkey in the first place? Okay. Okay, so
Yeah, that was weird. But the
it
monkey
is a
somewhere. I
weird.
don't know.
But some people would like to like adopt a monkeys at home. Okay, not the monkey that we used to see, but those monkeys who are very tiny and can be your pet. Okay. Okay, so what other things would you like to include in your dream house? There is a pool, there is no such thing like a fireplace, there is a garage, 2,700 cars. What else?
I think that yes.
Uh-huh. What else would you like to
Yes.
include? You would like to include yes? What are those yeses?
I think no. You don't you understand? It is kind of like an illusion. In the front, it said yes, but when
Oh.
you turn it sideways, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna say no. I want to include it in my house.
Okay. That is kind of smart. Oh, you're witty. Okay, you are very witty with that one. Okay. So any other special needs or preferences that you actually forgot mentioning about your dream house? Is there any?
I think that I will be kind of like a parkour session. It's a place where there will be tons of things for me to do, like jump around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe just on things like this, from here to here,
Mm-hmm.
then down to here, slide down, and then jump and not touching the water.
Okay, and I hope that your dream house is quite, uh realistic. Okay, in such a way. Okay, though you like Minecraft the most, of course we have to stick into realistic things. Anyways, can we continue the selective questions now? Can
I
we?
might think that yes, of course.
Okay, so again, yesterday we just had a simple discussion about number six. That my question is, would you like to be at the seaside? Okay, you've mentioned yes, but we forgot to elaborate. So again, the question, Ken, is, would you like to be at the seaside near the beach?
Of Yes, of course, yes. That's it's something that I would say that yes.
Okay, and why do you like to be near the beach? Are you not afraid of the upcoming disasters that you might experience whenever you are near a beach or near the
I
beach?
think that the high chance that it's probably never gonna happen. Yeah.
Okay, there would be a high chance that those things will not happen. Okay, so what are your thoughts about living beside or in a seaside?
What?
What are your thoughts?
Uh
Okay, why do you like to live in a seaside?
oh. It is because of that I could go to the beach whenever I want. And I could just do whatever I want there. I could do things like that on there. It's
Uh-huh.
really cool.
Okay, you can do things like surfing or maybe just simply looking at the sunrise and the sunset. Okay, on the beach, you just simply want to see people swimming, diving, or like doing things, doing oceanic things. Okay, so, mm-hmm. Why is it like you prefer to live in a seaside rather to live in mountainous place?
I think that really because you live on a mountain, but you're gonna have like the only thing you're gonna have better is like the air,
Mm-hmm.
and other not exactly great things. Maybe there could even be a bear up there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there are lots of considerations regarding that thing. Okay, and maybe you just simply prefer to have like this a view wherein water can be seen. Unlike mountains that you can only see leaves, because as you have mentioned earlier, you don't want an eco-friendly dream house. Okay, meaning you are not an earthly person. Okay, but you would like to live near the seaside. Am I right?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay. So since you are going to live, for example, that you prefer the seaside, okay, so would you rather build a business near your house? Or would you rather like, let's say cottages? When we say cottages, relaxing places wherein the tourists could actually pay you for staying. Okay, like an Airbnb. Would you like to have that kind of business near your house?
I think of like not exactly. I don't want anyone to enter my house. At least I wouldn't, or maybe if I even have, maybe if I ever do, there's a high
Uh-huh.
chance that I'm gonna rent them in a bit smaller house and not uh not my main house.
Okay, not of course, not very close to your main house. Okay, because as a person like you who wants privacy and who wants to do things on your own, of course you don't want that kind of setup, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so I think we are good to answer question number 7. Will you please read?
Okay. In your opinion, is it important to have a backyard?
Mm-hmm.
I think yes, because there's a front yard, there's a backyard, and then that will be very good. Oh, also, I think that people also forget that there is also something called a side yard. Never really see anyone
Uh-huh.
do that.
But I think every houses has its different sides. Okay, I mean yards. Okay, so the most known are of course the front yard and the backyard. Okay, not those side yards that you were mentioning. So what would you like to include in
Yes,
your backyard, and why do you think it is important to have?
I think that every because you could do things a lot really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe you could build something at there.
Okay, or maybe if you were a pet lover, okay, you can make that, or you can make your backyard as, a park, or an animal park for your pets wherein they can roam around, okay? And it would be less hassle for you since they can poop anywhere they want because it is like a simple backyard. Okay, and things like that could also be like I mean those can be composited. So yes, it is a better, I think. So aside from you can make it as an animal park, what else can you do with a backyard in general?
I think that that's just like not exactly anything I wanna worry about.
Hmm. Okay, what about something wherein you can you know pull out all of your laundry and you can simply let it dry under the sun, okay, or through the rays of
I
the
think
sun?
yes, that would
Okay.
be cool. I would say.
Uh-huh. And also, some people these days consider to have their solar panels. Okay, do you think backyard is one of the best space in your own house to build a solar panel?
I think that's like the solar panel is like fine. I would not recommend it because
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend it because it's just use things like really eco-friendly. Oh,
It
also you could
is.
also build like a windmill
Oh
on
yeah.
that if you ever want to.
Okay, did you
If you are
know?
like someone inside.
Mm-hmm.
Here, like it's somewhere which is very windy, then maybe having a solar panel maybe something really good.
Uh-huh. Okay, of course it is a very good. Okay, just like okay in Ilocos. Ilocos is a place here in the Philippines wherein you can found the large windmills. Okay. So, in that place, it is very windy. Okay, and or it is the best way to build windmills. So yes, I agree with you. Okay, that we have to find a place first wherein wind is visible to build a windmill, of course. Okay, that's the purpose of wind to like to make windmills work. Okay. So aside from those things, what else or are there any things that you can think of that you can do in your backyard?
I think that other than that, there's a high chance I'm gonna put like, like spots for me to play so that I can do whatever I want, you know.
Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, you can maybe, okay, if your backyard is too large, you can make like a mini soccer field. Okay, which is, oh, I'm like thinking that you have a really big backyard. Okay, anyways, let's continue. What about answering number 8? What's your opinion about number 8?
Number 8. Which room of your house do you like best? There's a very high chance that it's gonna be the bedroom
Uh-huh.
because like if I have all the thing I need and I only answer you 6.
Yes, you've mentioned it earlier that the best part of your house, of course, is your room. Okay, it is your it is simply your privacy. Okay, your private space
Yes,
wherein you can do things, playing, doing your homeworks, okay, talking with your friends online. So yes, for me that is the best place in the house. What about let's simply redirect the question with this question. So which room of your house do you not like the most and why?
mm, for me, the room that I don't like the most is probably just gonna be, oh no, maybe the storage room because normally,
Mm-hmm.
not exactly, the storage room is fine and I sometimes like it because I can also do other really cool thing, like I could like find my dad old recorder or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that could be very cool.
Okay, very good. Okay, so which one is, oh, what about this? Which one is something, which part of your, or what room is something that you like a bit and you hate a bit? It's like a 50-50 or in the middle of liking and hating.
I think it's more like I think that this is hard. I think that is gonna be the I don't know the bathroom because like I don't want to go inside and then because like uh no one wanna go inside
Uh-huh.
of there. Um,
Okay, of course, no one wants to spend most of their time in the bathroom, not unless your tummy is aching that much. Especially if you were like pooping the whole day. Of course, your bathroom is your best friend for the whole day. Okay, so very good and on point. What about answering question number 9? What's your opinion about this?
have you ever share a house with others? What is a good experience? For me, unless it was like my with my parents, then I think that most
Mm-hmm.
of them are pretty much just fine, not exactly bad, I would say.
Okay, it is not exactly bad. Okay, but it depends to the people that you were like interacting with, right? Okay.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry with the noise that you might hear. Anyways, okay, so when sharing a house with others, okay, just like what I've said, it depends to the people. Okay, what if you are actually living with like an annoying family member who would like to, touch your personal things, would not even say excuse whenever he or she is entering your room, or like those things. Have you ever experienced it, and how was that experience?
Yes, and I have killed a many one. Oh, I mean, just kidding. I think yes, I tried, and that wasn't exactly the best thing I ever tried. I hate
Okay.
kids. Like they just be very annoying. Like they just walk into your room and then just
Mm-hmm.
do some whatever they do
Uh-huh.
that they think is cool. They just be like that, and I would not like to have something like that.
Okay, very good and very well said. Okay, I've experienced that as well. Okay, you cannot simply focus on your own thing. You have to consider, okay, someone is roaming at my back, someone is roaming in front of me, someone is using my computer, someone is using my bathroom, and all of those things. Okay, what about if you are living with a quiet or very quiet, okay, but a very mean family member inside your house?
I think that maybe if they're quiet and don't exactly talk have like too much, then I
Mm-hmm.
think that it's perfectly fine as long as they don't exactly like touch me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, of course. Not unless or let's just say as long as he or she is not touching your stuffs, he or she is not even interfering with your decision, it's fine. Okay. And if he or she is quiet, then let him or her, so he won't like be like, okay, I will distract you as well, I will go to your room as well, I will be as noisy as you are. So very good. Okay, what about answering question number 10?
For number 10,
Mm-hmm.
I personally think, do you like to invite other people? During this, like that would be a no for me because I don't like people to literally just yo inside and they just and I
Okay.
just do like, hey, what is this? Can I touch it? Can I just take this with me? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
can you please give it to me? You really not mean person. Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, so you personally hate it when you, or when even I think your mom or your dad would invite people over, especially if those people would include their children. Okay, they were like feeling so close to you, to the point that they were like, okay, can I just simply have this shirt? Can I have your cup? Can I have your pen? Can I have this stuff of you? This is very cute. I want to have it. So those things are or should be, let's say, should be prevented. Okay, and that's why that is also your reason why you hate inviting people. Okay, what about in the near future? You are still with your mom and your dad. Let's just say that, for instance, and you are a grown up. Would you still hate it if they would invite people over?
I guess it's like yes, I was still don't like people. They invite them inside my house. There's like a high chance that I'm just gonna be inside my house. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
mean my room. And
Mm-hmm.
just waiting until they just go home. And if they ever talk about me or maybe just asking about where am
Mm-hmm.
I hope that they won't be calling me out and just say, here he is. I don't like it. It's just very
Uh-huh.
annoying and I don't like it.
Okay, and especially if it is like an occasion, okay, wherein your parents would invite old people. They would ask, "Oh, you are this You are a very a very grown up man right now. You're a very handsome boy right now. The last time I saw you, you were just this little. Okay, it's simply irritating at some point, right?
Yes, I would say.
Uh-huh. Okay. So now that we are done talking about your dream house, okay, so I will send another material for our next lesson and next week. Would that be fine?
Okay, I agree with
Okay.
it.
Okay. And you should take your rest now. Take your dinner. I mean, eat your dinner and prepare for your school tomorrow. So thank you so much for tonight, Ken. I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye, teacher.
Okay.